everybody, it's your boy Chicken coming at you again. Today I got an opinion piece. I see a lot of people on whether it's in Reddit or um, across different media platforms complaining about the blue donut. Like, oh my goodness, now it's a new blue donut. The game is about war and fighting, and so everybody being blue really sucks for a lot of people, especially uh, folks in Mercenary Alliance like myself. You know, the fight between Jen, Fed, and No Shush was decided. You know, we won, yay! But at the end of every war, there's terms to surrender, and sometimes those terms are mutually beneficial. For example, bluing. Um, and I don't think that it's completely unreasonable to have that on the table and to have been exercised. And the blue is supposed to be short lived. Um, and if it's not, that won't be a good thing for, you know, all of New Eden, really, but more specifically, my alliance and my corp, you know. Um, you know, Personally, I know that if the blue lives too long, then there's a lot of people who will be like, I don't want to do this. I'll be gray then. And I don't think anybody in any organization, regardless of who it is that's part of this giant blue thing we got going on right now, um, I don't think any of the people in charge of each of their individual organizations want that at all. We also we want to be gracious in victory too, in general. Like a lot of folks in No, despite popular opinion, really, enjoy the idea of throwing out a GF when we win a fight, and throwing out a GF when we lose a fight. It's it it was unfortunate that there weren't more good fights during this war, but at the same time, the what has come from it, or what is going to come from it, I think is going to be better for the health of the game overall. I'm excited to see what these new alliances are going to be doing. I was really excited to, I was part of the Pantheon Fall, and one of the things I remembered hearing, I think it was Tahini, I could be wrong, please don't quote me on that. He said something to the effect of, "Can't wait to see what happens in Delvin Fountain," and I have to echo that. I can't wait to see what happens in in the southern area. With all these groups kind of starfishing, as it were, and I'm sure you're going to have some folks who relocate to different big alliances. You're going to have the new big. You're going to have some folks just retire to HiSec. I don't feel like the end of this big war is as tragic as some of the end of other big wars, like that happened where there was a mass exodus of people. I think that this bluing on the way out is a big step in that direction. It's a fair fight. I knocked you out with my right hook. Okay, I'm gonna shake your hand, and we'll part ways to the other end of the ring. And I think that that's kind of an honorable way to handle it. And yeah, we were fighting the blue donut and then made one. But I don't think it's hypocrisy. I think that I think it's a good standard to set. One of the the things too to mention about being being gracious in victory, or humble in victory, I should say, both really, is nobody likes being the bully or being labeled as the bully. And all's fair in love and war, and at the end of the war, when folks are leaving, sure, as the victors, it's fun to take pot shots at the guys running out, but then they're more discouraged about playing. They've lost even more. they've resigned themselves to the fact that they're not fighting. They're not going to win. They have to do a new thing. There's a lot of change happening, and then now I've lost even more. It's it's a mobile game. It is an MMO. It is pretty cutthroat, but in when you can offer moments of this type of thing, I think it's good. Let's not forget that this is a server war, and so if the enemy is blue with each other temporarily, then it creates a blue donut. Like, it just happens. Like, if all of the people on this side, or if all the people in the galaxy are fighting each other and it's a two-sided battle, then when they go, okay, fair shake, see you in a couple days, maybe a week, then I think that's okay. If we didn't do it, you'd call us bullies for beating them up on their way out, because we already beat up all their good ships and now they're like, anyway, I'm not somebody high up in command or anything, or in the politics of no. I'm just telling you my observation, my opinions on it. As much as Damon Zell was never, high up in anything, I am in the leadership of my corp, but that's pretty much where it stops. I don't get clued in on any of the big politics stuff. I just go with the flow. As far as that's concerned, I let other people handle that. Yeah, the other side of it too is the whole like ganging up on ZRQ and the team that has started to form behind them, and I don't mean to be disrespectful if there's other big names on that side of the team. Again, I am super removed from it. They're showing up with equal numbers. They're showing up to do the fight, and I maybe I'm wrong about the equal numbers thing, but they're showing up to fight. And this game is about fighting. Like, they want to fight. They seek it out. They, it just like No seeks it out. And I think that if it was bad for the health of the game, if it turns out that we have 5,000 players show up to one thing, then, I'll eat my shoe, and, 5,000 versus 200, I'll eat my shoe. But I think it's going to be more of an even battle. And, it meaning like numbers ish wise, types of ships ish wise. The fight that most recently happened, I heard, was pretty close. I wasn't able to make it, so I'm just kind of hearing third hand. I could be completely wrong. Yeah, so thanks for stopping by. I just wanted to throw my opinions out on the new Blue Donut. I hope that you have enjoyed my thoughts, and have a good one. Deuces.